Hi everyone, welcome back to Impact Pilates YouTube page. My name is Amanda. Today what I have for you is just a simple class called Move Your Bones. What we are doing is basically just what the title says. We're just going to be starting with our head, moving down to our feet, and just mobilizing our body. So these are going to be simple movements. This workout would be great to do as a warm-up for any of the longer full body workouts, or if you'll notice, I'm just seated up on a little stool here. We are, with the exception of the very end, going to be seated the whole time, so this is even perfect to do if you are sitting at a desk all day, or on your couch, or whatever it be for you, and just need to push yourself back and just mobilize your body for a little bit, okay? It's not a super long workout, but I promise you'll feel a world of difference just from taking a few minutes to move your body after you're done. Okay, so we're going to start just seated on whatever it be for you, a chair, a couch, a stool. I mean, even on the floor. I would say though, propping yourself up will probably feel better so we can really move throughout the torso and the pelvis. Have your feet in a nice wide position. And just feel where you're nice and vertical through your pelvis. And you have your pelvis and then your rib cage, your shoulders and your head all balanced. Taking a moment to make sure that you're not holding any tension through the body. We're going to take your hands, we're going to wrap them around the rib cage, and we're just going to start with some breath. We're going to take a nice big inhale, and I want you to focus on sending that breath into the front, side, and then even back of the rib cage, like you're filling up a balloon. And then I want you to exhale out through the mouth, just feeling that rib cage gently wrap around the waist. And through the pelvic floor, you're just feeling a gentle rise. You're just feeling a sense of support come through the torso. And again, another big inhale, you're feeling that wrap and expansion through the rib cage. Sending the breath all the way down the torso, not letting it stop in the chest or in the neck. And then exhaling out through the mouth, rib cage, wrapping in gently, pelvic floor, gently pulling up. Let's do this one more time. Inhaling here. Good, and exhaling out through the mouth. Bringing the hands just to your thighs or wherever it's comfortable with you. And we're going to start with the head. On that exhale, we're going to drop the head over to the left side. And then we're going to inhale, pick it up. Exhale, dropping it over right. Inhale, picking up. Dropping left. Picking up. Dropping ear to shoulder. Feeling that lateral stretch through the neck. One more time each way. Drop. Inhale up. Exhale, drop. Lift. Now we're going front and back. On the exhale, we're going to nod the chin, flexing through the cervical spine. And then inhale, we lift the gaze towards the ceiling, extending, opening up through the front of the neck. Exhale, we drop that chin in, gaze comes down. Trying not to move through the spine here. Just feeling that isolation through the cervical spine. And again, we drop the chin. And then we look up. And now we're going to add the rib cage. We drop the chin and start to fold at the rib cage, feeling that stretch through the thoracic spine. And then as the gaze comes up, we lift the rib cage into extension. So it's just an easy movement down. And again, I'm not moving off my sitting bones yet. My pelvis is staying vertical. I'm just moving my rib cage. Again, rib cage drops down. And then everything opens. Now I'm going to make it a little bigger. I'm going to come all the way down. I'm even folding at my hip joint. And then I'm coming all the way up. Hands can press a little into the thighs, extending the spine. Coming through, drop the chin, fold at the ribs, fold at the hips. And then stacking up tail to head, rib cage open, gaze lifts. 2 more here, coming through. Not around. I stack up, hands press down, chest lifts. 1 more time, we nod the chin, we round. And now we're gonna hold it here. Taking a big inhale, now focusing on that breath, moving through the back and sides of the rib cage. And then exhaling out through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale, focusing on that breath, moving through the back and sides of the ribs. Exhaling out through the mouth. 1 more time. Big inhale here. And now on that exhale, let's stack the spine up nice and tall. We're going to take that right arm, we're going to reach it forward. Now that right shoulder, we're going to inhale, we gently protract. And then we're going to gently retract, gliding the shoulder blade back. So from the side, we inhale, feel the shoulder blade move away from the spine. There may be a little rotation through the rib cage. And then we retract. Again, protract. Retract. 1 more time like this. And then we're just going to come into a simple arm circle. We lift up and circle back. Inhaling to start the circle, exhaling to finish. In, mobilizing through that shoulder joint, reversing it here. We're just going back, up, forward, and down. Going back, up, forward, and down. Feeling that nice stretch through the side, feeling the movement come from the back, up and around. And now we're going to take that hand, bring it to the front of the forehead. Now from the rib cage, we're going to rotate to the right. And then we move back center. Exhale, feeling that rib cage glide along the spine and center. 2 more here, then we're going to add the spine and the shoulder movement together. Center. Exhale, rotate. As you come here, reach that arm. Now as you rotate to the right, that arm circles. And then come around. Inhale, lift. Around. Circle. Good. Reach. And reverse it. Coming back up. Maybe feeling like you can get a little more range. Body is starting to wake up. 2 more. And then we're going to flip around, doing this on the left side. I'm going to circle myself around. You have that left arm reaching out in front. We start with that protraction. We protract. And then we retract. Protract. Retract. And really just focus on the movements of the joints. Reach. Allowing it just to feel good wherever your body is at. Now those arm circles. Lift around. Nice big arm circle. Inhale to start, exhale to finish. Big circle around, reversing it here. We go back, up, down. Back, up, down. 2 more. 2, 1. Hand now is going to come to the front of the forehead. We rotate the rib cage. Now rotate left. And then moving center. Rotate. And center. Rotate left. Inhale. Exhale, left arm reaches in front, adding shoulder and rib cage together. Feeling that spiral and around. Inhale, up, back, and around. In, up, back. 1 more. Reversing it here. Good. We're going back, up, and around. Back, up. Not only just getting nice mobility through the joints, but also feeling the control over your joints. And coming around. Both hands now coming together. They're in front of the chest. We're gonna push the arms now straight up. Separate, palms face forward as they melt down. Just getting this nice circular motion through the shoulders, opening through the chest. Push up, inhale, exhale, separate around. One more this way, then we're gonna reverse the movement around, reversing it here. Push up, hands come together, slide them down. Open, reach, together, down. Open, push, together, down. Nice. Last time, together, down. Now we're holding it here. Now my right foot is just gonna float up. I inhale, place it down. My left leg moving from the front of the hip and down. Staying lifted up on top of my sits bones. My pelvis is staying vertical. Exhale, lift, down, good, up, down, one more time, each side, lift, good, lift. Now my right leg is gonna come up. I hold it here. I turn in, out. I spiral through my thigh bone, out. It's like a little swinging motion. Out, in, out, placing it down, left leg lifts. Turn in, out, swing in, out. Feeling that rotation of the femur and the hip joint. In, out, coming down. Now lift your right foot up so the ball of the foot is lifted, your ankle is dorsiflex. Now we're going to pivot out, in, pivot out with the hip, in, 2, 1. We're going to turn out, place it down. Now that left foot, lift the ball of the foot up, turn out, turn in. So you're just pivoting on the heel, but the movement is coming from the top of the hip. Good. Out, in, turn out, place it down. Hands can come to your thighs. Both legs in, both legs out. Spiraling from the hip, out. 2 more, 2. Then we're going to add the spine. 1. As you turn in, let the spine flex, open, let the spine extend. Flex, extend. Flex, extend. Getting now a little pelvic movement with the hip movement. Let's do 2 more. Last 1. Turn out, staying here. The rib cage. Now we're going to make circles. Forward, side, back. We're circling the rib cage. 2 more. 2. 1 more. Big circle forward. We're going to reverse it now. Left forward, right back. Making this as big or as small as you need to. Around, circle, around, stopping center. We're going to slide that left foot in, lengthen that right leg out. Arms coming to the side. We're going to go into a little side bend now. We're going to do 3 little bounces. 1, reaching, 2, 3. We're going to come center, and then we're going to do a little counter stretch over to the left. Keeping that right leg reaching long and center. Again, bounce. 1, 2, good. 3, coming center. Little counter side stretch. Lift. 2 more. Thinking going over, reach a little further, reach a little further, and back. counter stretch. Good, and lift. One more time. Reach. 2, 3. Good. Counter stretch. Coming center. Slide that right foot in. Left leg reaches out. Same thing. 3 little reaches. And then center. One side. And center. Again. Reach. Getting that nice lateral movement. Good. Side and back. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Center, lift, and back. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Coming center. One final up and over. And coming center, holding that foot in. We're going to press up to a standing position. Come around so you have whatever you were sitting on right in front of you. Feet are going to be nice and flat and parallel. We're taking a big inhale here now. Exhale, we're going to nod the chin around the spine forward. Hands coming to the surface of where you were sitting in a nice rounded spine. Then we're going to begin to lengthen from tail to head, pressing down onto that surface, lifting your chest. Opening up through the collarbones, gaze comes forward. And then we're tucking that tail back under. We're going to round the spine all the way back up to standing. And then we're going to lift to the balls of the feet. Plants are flexing the ankles. And then lower the heels down. Doing that again, nodding that chin, rounding forward. Whole body, hands come down. Begin to unravel, tail all the way through to head, lifting the chest forward. Begin to tuck the tail, rounding that spine under. Rolling up. Back to standing and then moving through the ankles, rolling up to the balls of the feet. And then we roll back down. We're doing 2 more like that, nodding the chin, rounding the spine. Hands come to the top of the surface. You can keep a soft bend in the knees as you unravel, tail to head, lifting through the chest, getting that stretch through the back. Move from the pelvis first and let the rest of the spine follow you around. Begin to push through the feet, coming all the way back up to vertical. Find that connection, lift up to the balls of the feet. Roll back down one more time, nodding that chin, rounding the spine forward. Hands coming to the surface. Unraveling out, tail, head, tucking that tail back under, rounding through the spine, rolling up, and then pushing through the balls of the feet, coming up to that high half toe, and then lowering the heels. Back down. All right, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling nice and warmed up and even again, just a lot less stiff than when I started. So I hope that you enjoyed this quick little workout, and I hope that you find this is just a nice break throughout your day, or either just a great addition or cool down to the workout that you're doing. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope that you meet me on the mat again soon.